Welcome back. This is still Sunrise, and we're into the home stretch, and we have our artist of the week in the house. You just saw her there dancing away. That was Evelyn
And she
Zibili.
said she's naughty. So we'll find out. We'll find out what she's naughty about.
Evelyn Zibili is our artist of the week today. Of course, everyone knows her as Evel. Hello, Evel.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to have you here.
Sure, it's a pleasure.
I love that smile.
She smiles a lot, I
I mean,
guess.
it's hard to
She's been
believe that
smiling.
she's only 24 years old. Yet within the 10 years since the start of her professional music career, she's become the youngest solo artist to be signed under Universal Music in Nigeria. Now, how did you achieve that?
Okay, I started music actually when I was, I don't always like to say I started music when I was very young in children's choir, like everybody say, which is very true. You know, that's when I started doing music in children's choir. But I started, when I joined the adult choir in my church in Christ Embassy, I was 14 years old, and I had to lead the choir. My pastor wanted me to lead the choir, so I was given the opportunity to, you know, learn fast because I had people that wanted to learn from me as well. So when I was 18 years old, I decided to join a band, and I was, you know, singing in the Hotel, Radisson Blue and Whitbeck Hotel. I was doing repertoire. I was doing jazz, hip hop, R&B, name it, whatever genre of song. I was, you know, doing it until Nigerian Idol came up, and I was opportunity to be one of the contestants.
And then went on to
that is
win.
being very modest. You're one of the contestants. Come on.
Yes,
Come on.
I was one of the
You
contestants.
won. You were 14.
Yes, yes, and it was a very, very big surprise because it was just at that point when I'd given up on going for any reality show, because I'd been to several reality TV shows, name it, several of them, and I never get through the first stage.
Really?
I never got through the first stage, and
Is it that you got better and better as you got older?
I was learning. I never stopped. I knew music was something I wanted to do.
Okay.
I do other stuff. I make hair, I make nails, I make accessories. I do a lot of things.
into fashion.
What do you mean you make hair?
I make hair. I could even sit down in front of the mirror and braid my hair from start to finish.
You didn't braid this, did you?
No, I didn't.
But you could.
Yeah, it used to be a family business. Like, we used to watch mommy make hair. I didn't learn how to make it. I grew up making hair actually, because we used to assist mommy.
And that means
I don't remember learning how to make it.
It just came to you
It just
naturally.
came.
Wow.
so you could make hair well.
Yes, I could remember them putting me on the stool and I'll be finishing braids for my mom in the salon. Yeah, it used to be like my brothers, everybody makes hair.
Okay, you make hair. What else?
I make beads and
Beads.
wire work. I do beads and wire work. I make nails. Fashion generally, I just love fashion.
You're in.
generally. I mean, totally.
I can tell with that pink hair. I mean, I've seen all kinds of colors, but I don't think I've ever seen pink.
Now you say it. Now you say it. Now tell us about the Nigerian Idol. What was it like for you?
Nigerian Idol. I got into Nigerian Idol on my birthday. I was coming with the band from Ondo, went for an event in Ondo, and the friend just called me and was like, Nigerian Idol is on, don't you think you want to go? I'm like, you know what, forget it, I'm done. I don't want to do this again. I think I should just start, you know, trying to build my career from here, join the band and, you know, try to build my career. But it was very persistent. It was like, you need to go. So I didn't want to go. But that day, the place I highlighted from the bus was very close to the audition center. So I was like, okay, maybe I should just give it a try. And I was picked. I was surprised.
And you did just participate. You won there.
Yes, I
and
won
since
the
then, what has it been like musically?
Wow.
You know.
Well, I got to realize, since then I got to realize that, you know, when you're really interested in something, it doesn't just end there. You know, when you get into doing that thing you really love to do, it doesn't end there, because you need to keep learning and learning so you don't get left behind. So even after Nigerian Idol, after winning that kind of competition, I realized that I still have to keep learning and learning. Every day as an artist, you learn the music business, you learn how to perform on stage, you learn what people would like to listen to, you know. So I've just been learning ever since.
Yeah, you say you do jazz, you do this, but have you streamlined your music now? What type do you now sing?
Okay. Personally, I believe that music should be available for every mood. That's what I personally feel that Nigerians are missing out from. Somehow I feel like we believe that when music is played, not everybody though, but a whole lot of people in Nigeria believe that when music is on, you should just stand up and start dancing. But that's not all to music. Music should be available for joy. It should be there for peace. It should be there for whatever mood you're in. You should find that music.
It should be there for sadness.
Exactly.
I noticed you were dodging that word.
I was trying to dodge it. Yeah, it's a very sad truth, but yeah, music should be there for you. It should be like your servant. It should serve you for every.
So you're going to sing according to your mood.
I'm gonna do jazz. I do all genres of songs because of because I was in a band and I had a very terrible boss somewhere listening. I guess he gave me any song and you must deliver it exactly the way the original all of the song delivered it, or you won't get paid. So yeah, that kind of helped me to.
Ouch.
I do jazz. I do jazz, I do hip hop, and you think once I do a reggae song, you think that's the only thing I know how to do, but yeah, I do jazz, hip hop, rock, R&B.
So you don't have any particular kind of music that you do? Like we would say, okay, this person would say, I'm a hip hop artist.
Yeah, I'd say I'm a soulful artist. I'm not saying I'm a soul artist. I'm saying I'm a soulful artist. Whatever genre of song I find myself doing, you tend to feel that soul, like it comes from within me. I like to feel my song so people listening to me can feel it as well.
Okay, apart from being a singer, you're also a businesswoman. So what are the other endeavors you're involved in?
Oh yeah, I have a business with my sister.
Doing what?
Yeah, we make
selling akara.
Oh no, we do. We do bead work and it's called Hayana Females. We do bead work and wire work, and we also design whatever clothes you feel like you want to add a feel of African into it. You just tell us what you want us to do. You could bring us a material and we'll give you a very nice design. You could bring a polo shirt and by the time we're done, you'll be like,
so how do you mix this and music?
I get creative sometimes. I'm not always available to do that with my sister, but I'm also like a very major investor. So yeah, sometimes I draw, I send to her. Sometimes when I'm just free, yeah,
and then she can put it together.
She can put it together. She has all the time. I don't have all the time. But sometimes when something comes to my head, I could put it down and then she does it.
Now let's talk about your music. That album, say Naughty. I'm Naughty.
That's a single. Yeah.
What's behind that?
A lot of people were surprised when that song came out. I have not said this anywhere else, but I'm going to say it here because I want to be very sincere. After Nigerian Idol, it was really, really hard for me to choose the kind of music I wanted to do. There was pressure everywhere. I feel like crying saying this right now. There was pressure everywhere. People were like, can you give us Niger music? We want to listen to Niger music. I knew that I wanted to, give a song that people would remember that I left a competition with. But it was a little bit hard because people wanted me to do Niger music. I wanted to do an R&B song. I wanted people to, look back and remember, oh, that's the girl that won Nigerian Idol. But it was very hard for me. I couldn't. I'm Naughty. I had to find a way around it. And all through my interviews, I've been saying, okay, it's the truth, but it was not totally me. I kept saying I'm Naughty is a song I put together for my fans and loved ones. I'm a very playful person, very emotional, very playful, very troublesome. And my friends, my friends loved me. I mean, they all loved me for that. And that song, actually, when I was putting it together, I tried to take away the idea that, okay, I'm trying to give them a Niger song. I'm just trying to give my fans and family a song. So when people ask me why I'm Naughty, I'm like, okay, it's for my friends and loved ones. I'm saying I'm naughty. I know I'm troublesome. I know I can be very annoying sometimes, but you love me. That's why you love me, right? So I'd rather say that way. But guess what? That song was not really totally me. I haven't said this anywhere. I've not been able to connect well with the song like I'll connect with every other song and perform anywhere else. But it's the only video I have out, so they will definitely keep asking me questions about this.
About it. Okay.
What's Kilimanjaro about?
Kilimanjaro. It's a very, very spiritual song, you know. I didn't write that song. I was not the only one that put that song together. I was working with a company called ACI Entertainment, and they needed to put a song together for the company with the band. And the band needed to put a song together for the company, and I was the only one available at that time to, you know, voice the song. And we had a music director then called Mr. Kapo Emmanuel, the owner of 10 Strings Music School, and he just brought the lyrics, some of the lyrics. And he was like, okay, I put this together, but we need lyrics, we need the melody for it, and that's where I come in all the time. I'm more of a melody person. I do lyrics as well, but I'm more of a melody person. So we put that song together, and after putting it together, I realized that this song was talking about me. This is something, I realized that the lyrics was totally talking about me. It's something that I sit down to do every day. I sit down to like fantasize, to think of where I want to be, to think of where I should be and where I am right now. So, you know, I imagine myself praying every day to God that this is where I want to be, this is where I want you to take me to. So Kilimanjaro is me relating with where I find myself.
And where you want to be.
Where I want to be. And the only place I could think of in my head was Mountain Kilimanjaro. You know, so
it's high enough.
Exactly. That's the highest place I could
and
think
it's
of.
between what languages? I think there's Yoruba in
Yoruba
it.
and English, yes.
You're from Edo State?
Yeah.
Do you speak your language?
Yeah.
Are you from
Ishan.
Benin, Ishan?
Ishan, yes. Iran, to be precise.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but I was born in Lagos, so I speak a whole lot of Yoruba.
Plenty.
Okay, then, Yvelle, all we can do is wish you good luck.
Thank you.
You don't want her to just give us a bit of the Kilimanjaro?
You'll sing us out when we finish signing off the program. So, and we'd like you to sing. We've seen I'm Naughty, so we'd want you to sing us out with Kilimanjaro. Is that okay?
Okay, sure.
Right.
All right.
So that's Sunrise for today. We'll see you next week, same time, same station. My name is Alero Idu.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us this morning. I'm Yomi Otaigbe. Stay tuned to Channels Television.
Over to you, Yvelle.
Mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ dà mí sọ̀rọ̀, mi máa lè ṣẹ̀rù ẹgbẹ́, mi lè jìyà. Mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ dà mí sọ̀rọ̀, mi máa lè mọ̀ ṣì láyé mo wá o. Màláíkà tó ń pínre má ṣe kọjá mi, gbére mi kò mí 19,000 feet above the ground. Kilimanjaro, Kingaju Ayelo, Kingaju Watala, Kilimanjaro, far above the ground, beyond the sky. Kilimanjaro, Kinribatishe, Kinranamigba.